Hello YouTube, how are you? Mike in Detroit again. Welcome back to another video. As mentioned today, we're going to discuss quiet time, talk music, especially for those of you who are playing in church. How do we structure our talk music so that it's supportive and it adds to the atmosphere? I think a lot of this video is going to be about what not to do, but we'll get to that in a minute. I think the first advice I can give you with my little limited experience here is to understand your role is not to show off, it's not get the focus away from you. Now you notice I have my keyboard set on, I got a little bed under there, a little bit of a Rhodes sound, almost like a electric piano sound. I find that to be nice for a supportive role. And the other thing I'm thinking is I definitely need to get into the background. So right now I'm playing around in the key of D flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So I just happen to be in D flat. I like that key, but it doesn't matter. So what you want to do is have voicings for each chord degree. On the one chord, you can play this, you can play this, you can play this, or this. Lots of different voicings you can play. You can play a quarter chord. On the 2 chord, you can find voicings on each of these chords. Now, if you don't know that, you probably need to subscribe. Go through my, I did a whole series on chord voicings, especially for those intermediate folks. On a 3 chord, usually in church, that's a 1/3. You know your inversions. So I won't belabor this point. The point is that on each scale degree, have a chord voicing available to you. Now I'm going to give you a couple of different progressions that you can use. I suggest that unless it's rehearsed with the speaker, you're not playing a song. Don't play songs. Don't play songs during talk music. I hear that a lot in church. So if somebody's trying to talk, and I'm over here doing... That's a recognizable song. And so basically what that's going to do is that's going to draw attention to me and away from whoever's talking. Now, if that's what you guys have talked about, do your thing. So you want to have a couple of chord progressions in your pocket that you can play depending on what's going on. Before I give you those couple of chord progressions, at least there are probably hundreds of them. The other thing is when you're playing talk music, you want to stay away from this kind of stuff. That's clearly going to bring attention to you, the player. So your job is to support. Doesn't mean you can't play notes higher or lower. No big booming, none of that. Because you want attention onto the speaker or whoever's praying or whatever. So, what's the speaker talking about? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Is it altar call? Is it announcements? Is it what is the talk that you're playing behind? So let's say if I took a progression like a 2 to 3, maybe to a 4. Now that is a 4 chord. I just happen to be putting the key on the top. Sounds nice. When would that work? That 2 chord is minor. Or this. Or this. 3 chord is minor, right? 4 chord is major. So you got 2 minor chords ending up in a major chord. So we went to, I like that bell curve. Whatever the key you're in, that's a nice, always, the 1 or the 5 is always a nice bell tone. Then I went to the 3. Then I went to the 4. Keeping it soft, but my point here is that's 2 minor chords and a major chord. So I'm going to save that progression for altar call, something solemn, something serious, something prayerful. But I probably wouldn't use that for the announcement that there's going to be a picnic on Saturday. I probably wouldn't use that progression because the progression doesn't match what's being talked about. If somebody's talking about something sad or, what they're going through, or, you're trying to evoke, you're trying to support a serious emotion, that's when minor chords work. It's the progression itself says kind of sad, sad, and then when you get to the 4 chord, triumphant. That's kind of what it's trying to convey. So match your chord progressions, whatever they are, because you can blend chords in any key, in any combination that you want. But when you are playing a lot of minor chords, maybe I played the 6th chord. Sad. Now I'm on the 6th chord, another minor chord. So I'll save that for a solemn occasion or something serious, or you get the point. Now what if somebody is saying something happy or triumphant? Now my thinking is going to move more to a 1-4-5 progression, like a change the whole mood. Then I went to a 1 chord, some kind of 1 chord, and I went maybe to the 4 chord, maybe to the 5 chord, maybe back to the 4 chord. And that's the point of this video. Try the best you can to match your progression with what's being said. If you get it wrong, see how easy it is to switch. I think it's going to be sad. So I'll go here. Maybe I'll go to a 6. Uh-oh, I got it all wrong. Maybe it's happy. No problem. I'll just switch up. So major chords go with happy, triumphant, business-like stuff, Minor chords go with serious. I just did a 3-6 progression. Actually, I could loop that. Clearly, that's a minor mood. That's a minor mood. In the key, I have three minor chords to pick from. I have the three chord, I have the two chord, I have the three chord, and I have the six chord. That's a progression by itself. That's a two, three, six. Now, if you want to catch some of these voicings, you can look that way. I think you get the point. Now, fill space with just arpeggios. They're already under your finger. I like inside out, happens to be, I like that, and the word outside in, I mean. So whatever voicing I'm playing, see how I just played the outside and I fill it in? Outside, inside, doesn't matter what voicing I play. Outside, inside, outside. Be very delicate when you're playing talk music so that whatever the speaker is saying, or especially if there's a prayer going on. Now, what about rhythm? People ask me, should I play it in a rhythm? No. Now, if you're with bandmates, you gotta work it out. But I play by myself a lot. They just gotta follow you, especially if you're the worship leader. You wanna get in the cracks of what someone is saying. So let's say you're on a two chord. Let's say you're playing this, and somebody said it's so good to be here, and you hear that here. They're taking a breath. That's a good time to change the chord. It's almost like rhythm is suspended for now. It's just more spacey. It's more. And that, right, what I just played might be too much. It really is a feel for this. Might have been a little too flashy there. Keep it simple, keep it light, keep it airy. But the main thing is listen to what's being said. It's almost like scoring for an orchestra. You got to know the scene of the movie so that you can. First thing you have to know is you have to have chord voicings on each scale degree. And so your major chords are 1 and 4 and 5. For my beautiful beginners out there, then just try it. 1, 4, 5. Just triads. That works. Now, how do you make those triads beautiful? You just use arpeggios. Reach up and get that bell tone. That's the key you're in. You can get it way up here. We're in the key of D flat, so it doesn't matter what chord I'm playing. I'd say I'm playing a 1 chord, definitely it's going to work. That's the 4 chord. The bell tone works. 5 tone. You also want to know your D flat scale in case you want to do what I call a counter melody. The speaker is saying something, you might throw a note or two in. Now, for you advanced people, you can do enclosures or trills, or if you're a little bit more advanced, let's go back to that 2 chord. So I can catch this note here with my thumb. That leaves me some fingers to work with. So I can trill from that E flat to the F. there's the 2 chord. So I did play it like this before. And I can appreciate that, but I can trill to that F. Now the next chord is a 1/3. And so I can do the same thing. But be careful with that. So I'm doing an enclosure around this D flat. So I went. You get the idea. Get the idea. So the purpose of this video is pick a key, get a voicing in all the scale degrees, get in the background, put a bed under it. Let me put some more bed under it. Now I'm happy now. Something happy is going on, or business-like, or the announcements or something. Maybe I'll just go from 1 to 4. A long arpeggio usually means it's kind of over, so I'm on the 1 chord. I might go. If I do that, I must be hearing that the announcements are about over, or the prayer's about over, or whatever. If I want to go minor, 6 chord is just powerful. 6 likes to go to 4. 4 likes to go to 2. Now that's a voicing. I could have went like that, but that's advanced kind of stuff, and be careful with that too. So what did I play? I played a 2, then I threw a melody in. I went from 2 to 6, 2 minor chords. I like that so much, I'm going to do it again with a different voicing. So this is a B flat minor 11. This is a B flat minor 7. Either one will work, or both. The other thing you can do is mirror an octave higher or 2. So I played this in my right hand, this voicing in my right hand. Under, or I could have played it here. Left hand, right hand. So whatever I'm playing in my right hand, hold your pedal and then go up and get it. And that last one didn't sound too good. Okay, couple of tips on trying to put a bed down and be supportive of the person doing the talk music. Oftentimes I will see, and so don't make this mistake, if it's supposed to be happy and sad, then happy, then play happy chords, play major chords. If it's reflective, that's a good word, then play minor chords. I hope that helped you out a little bit. Put some comments down if you have some progressions that you like to play. What's your favorite progression in talk music? A lot of videos out there that says play this progression, but I say flow with it. That's what I say. If you know your the key well enough, just you can flow. But if you have a progression that you like to play and talk music, put it in the comments below. Or if this was helpful to you, put that as well. Appreciate the comments. And I'll talk to you all next time. Take care.